Hi loves, welcome to the Be With You show. This is your friend and your host Sam, and today's show is for any person who feels like he's stuck in his life and he's not able to evolve to the next stage of any aspect of their life. So welcome to the show, and today I'm talking about the greatest factor that holds you back from taking the next step, which according to me is the attitude of perfectionism. So let's see how does perfectionism hold us back. Now it has been our story that since we were growing up, perfectionism was something which we always aimed at in every way for anything we wanted in our life. So being perfect in anything was always a good trait, or was always considered in the positive value of a person. But we never ever thought, what if this attitude of perfection actually adds resistance to our journey? What if it is holding us back from taking the next step? So let me tell you a story of how can perfection add resistance in your life. So I'm a dentist, and in our final year of our graduation, we are posted in different departments of different specialties. So when I was posted in the department of orthodontics, which is where we make braces to straighten the teeth, and it was the time when I was not yet graduated, so I was still getting the training, and for us to complete that posting, we had to submit an assignment of making certain clasp. So the clasp is a shape of wire that you make, which holds the tooth. All of us who were posted there, we were making the clasp, and then we used to take it for the submission to the professor. I still can hear these words. Being the most strict department, and the professor who was very particular used to always say that I would accept nothing but perfect. And that statement kind of made me think that why can I not make my work perfect. So for days together, I kept on making this clasps, and before even I approach him to submit it, many a times I used to reject myself. I used to look at what I have done, and I used to find something wrong with it every time. So there was a lot of self-rejection that I had. Initially, I thought that this is a good thing, that I'm trying to improve. But it came to a point that, I was behind my class for all the submissions. I started, feeling a bit of frustration. And eventually, I developed a dislike towards that particular specialty. And in my life ahead, when I had to choose my own specialty, I was very sure that I never wanted to go for it. So this is how perfectionism can sometimes add to resistance, and it can sometimes add to holding you back from taking the next step. So this is how my imaginary perfection standard, you can say, held me back. And that is what I'm talking about here today. How does perfection add to the resistance on your way? So I have broken this down into 3 different effects that perfection has, or the attitude of perfection has on you, which adds to the resistance on your path. And I'm going to take it in a retrospective way. So the first is the outcome. So whenever you have this attitude of perfection, you always have an outcome which is crafted, which is curated, which is specific, which you have visualized, and you're very sure that I want this. This is what I want to make. And when this is the case, while all of this visualization and being very specific has always been appreciated, what we often do that we become very rigid and we close all of our options available to us. We close the possibility that we might, get to this outcome, or we might manifest something better than this. We narrow down our view on the only outcome we have. So we should always be ready to get to your outcome or something better. The next thing is the resources. Whenever you think about the outcome, you approach it from the amount of the resources available to you in the present moment. So we completely tend to not appreciate or not realize that there could be better options coming to me while I am on the way towards my outcome. There could be better people, better opportunities, better ways that could flow down to me. And I might get a better, easier, faster option. And that is how exactly we many a times beat ourselves up, because at present I don't have all the resources required for me to get there, and hence I cannot take my first step. So we beat ourselves down, we resist to even start our journey. And the third is the path. So it is how our human mind works is, if you tell your mind that this is what I want, it will give you an exact calculated way to get to where you want to be. But that exact calculated way depends on the resources, depends on the exact outcome that you have pictured, and depends on the possibilities that you feel are available to you right now. But like I said again, you are completely closing down on the possibilities or the ways which maybe you don't know of right now. Or like they say, maybe universe has a better plan. Maybe you are aiming only for a flower and the universe has a garden plan for you. So, it's always good to be open. It's always good to not aim for a specific perfect outcome. Just be open on, this or something better. Also, there is one more way we can look at this. Is in olden times when there was no GPS, there was no compass directions, the travelers used to use the North Star as their guide. And when we say the perfect outcome, we can make it into our North Star. We can look at it and we can keep on going towards it. But there is a big but here. I want to reinforce this, that don't define your success by you reaching your outcome. Define your success by you taking every step closer towards your outcome or towards your North Star. So define your success by the growth, the evolution, and moving close towards your goal that you have achieved. So make your process your success. Don't make the destination your success. Even when, I was making this podcast, I had so many episodes of so many shows that I recorded and I deleted. The music was not up to the mark somewhere. The content was not good enough somewhere. I always found something which was not fitting right. There's this post I did recently where the speaker said that the outcome that you have imagined is only subjective to you. The world is not interested in your perfect outcome. The world is interested in the gift you carry and the light you carry, and the world needs your gift and your light. So don't shy away from shining your light. By resisting and holding yourself back only because you're not able to make it into your version of perfection. So here's to shining our light and sharing our gifts no matter what. Let your perfect outcome be your North Star, and let the process and every step ahead that you take on the process towards your North Star be your win and your success that you have achieved. And don't forget to celebrate the little wins. And winning will be your story. If you like what we share here, make sure you follow us back and send it to somebody you love as a token of appreciation. Love and life.